Time for another reading. The cards is the medium for the conversation. The cards is the medium for the conversation. Cards is the reading for the conversation. Cards are getting old. Okay. Let's contemplate. Let's think. Let's think about what makes us tick. Okay. Let's think about what motivates us in life. Know yourself. All right, don't lie to yourself. Know who you are. Know what triggers you. And remember, if something triggers you, it's because you see yourself in it. And you haven't dealt with what you see in another person. You haven't dealt with what you see in about you, about yourself that you don't like in someone else. Okay? So if something triggers you or a person triggers you, it's either because you see something in that person that you see in yourself that you don't like about yourself, or you see something about, well, yeah, it's basically the same thing. You see something about yourself in the person. The person is shining back a image of yourself. Basically, is when you're triggered. Okay. Whenever you're triggered, that's usually why. Not usually, it is why. All right, so take a minute, contemplate the emotion that you feel when this person triggers you, right? And deal with that. All right, deal with it, embrace it. All right, if it's something negative, that's okay. All right, the devil is in all of us, right? So because you have something negative going on with you doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. It just means if you have something negative going on with you and it negatively impacts your well-being, it means you just have to find a way to deal with that negative energy. You have to figure out the source. You have to embrace it as part of you. Figure out ways to feed or to satisfy, that negative energy or thought, where does it come from? What does it want? Why is it here? What do you need me to do to satisfy you negative thoughts so you don't impact me when I see you and others? Okay? That's how you deal with that. All right? Just because you receive a thought doesn't necessarily mean that you gotta act on it, or, when I say act on, you don't have to necessarily say, hey, that's me. You're living your life through God. Okay? You're living your life through God, so you can receive thoughts from anywhere. Especially in this world we're living in today, you can receive thoughts from from any point, from any entity or space. It's how you deal with your thought is what makes you a god and creative. Yeah, I like that. One card today, y'all. That's today's reading.